Welcome to DiverseViewChannel. Today, we dive into an exhilarating round of golf packed with thrilling moments at the US PGA Championship in Kentucky. Schauffele equals record as McIlroy MacIntyre shine. Xander Schauffele achieved an impressive feat by hitting a record equaling 62, setting the pace in the first round of the US PGA Championship in Kentucky. The American golfer scored 9 birdies in a sensational bogey-free round to lead by 3 strokes at Valhalla. Americans Tony Finau and Sahith Theegala are tied for second place with 6 under par, 1 stroke ahead of Rory McIlroy, Collin Morikawa, and Robert MacIntyre, who are among 6 players posting 5 under par 60s excess. Defending champion Brooks Koepka is at 4 under in a group with world number 1 Scottie Scheffele, who started with a bang by holing a 120-yard wedge for an eagle 2 on the opening hole. The reigning Masters champion, who recently became a father, also made 4 birdies, but bogeys on the 5th and 14th holes checked his momentum. Two-time major winner Jon Rahm recovered from a dismal start, dropping 4 shots in the first 6 holes to sign for a 1 under par 70. Schauffele posted just the 4th 62 in a major championship, matching the score both he and Rickie Fowler carded in round 1 of last year's US Open and Brandon Grace's effort at the 2017 Open Championship. Those rounds were all at par 70 courses. Valhalla is a par 71 course. It was an almost faultless display by the 30-year-old Californian, who started on the 10th and had 5 birdies in his opening 9 holes to climb to the top of the leaderboard. Welcome to DiverseViewChannel, your source for in-depth and emotionally engaging coverage of the most critical events happening around the world. Today, we're diving into the thrilling first round of the US PGA Championship in Kentucky. Xander Schauffele hit a major record equaling 62 to set the pace in the first round of the US PGA Championship in Kentucky. The American holed 9 birdies in a sensational bogey-free round to lead by 3 at Valhalla. Americans Tony Finau and Sahith Theegala sit in a tie for second on 6 under, 1 stroke ahead of Rory McIlroy, Collin Morikawa, and Robert MacIntyre, who were among 6 players to post 5 under par 60s excess. Defending champion Brooks Koepka is at 4 under in a group with world number 1 Scottie Scheffele, who began in ominous fashion by holing a 120-yard wedge for an eagle 2 on the opening hole. The reigning Masters champion, who has recently become a father, also made 4 birdies but bogeys on the 5th and 14th holes checked his momentum. Two-time major winner Jon Rahm recovered from a dismal start, dropping 4 shots in the first 6 holes to sign for a 1 under par 70. Schauffele posted just the 4th 62 in a major championship, matching the score both he and Rickie Fowler carded in round 1 of last year's US Open and Brandon Grace's effort at the 2017 Open Championship. Those rounds were all at par 70 courses. Valhalla is a par 71 course. It was an almost faultless display by the 30-year-old Californian, who started on the 10th and had 5 birdies in his opening 9 holes to climb to the top of the leaderboard. "It's a great start," said the world number 3, who missed a 32-foot putt at the last to post the first 61, but he still beat the course record of 63 set by Jose Maria Olazabal in 2000. Schauffele has struggled to finish off good starts though and has not recorded a victory since winning the 2022 Scottish Open. He dropped to join 10th at the 2023 US Open and also led from the first round at last week's PGA Tour event at Quail Hollow but was caught and passed by McIlroy in the closing holes. "I think not winning makes you want to win more, as weird as that is," Schauffele added. "For me, at least, I react to it, and I want it more and more and more." McIlroy overcomes mid-round wobble. McIlroy is once again in Schauffele's rearview mirror. The world number 2, who won his 4th and final major to date at this venue in 2014, started brightly from the 10th with 2 birdies in his opening 4 holes, but a bogey on the 17th was followed by a wayward drive that found water on the par 5 18th. However, McIlroy scrambled a par and that proved the catalyst for a sparkling second 9. He birdied the first after his second shot from deep rough hit the flagstick, and he had a run of 3 successive birdies from the 5th, including a chip-in from greenside rough on the 6th. That was huge, McIlroy said of his shot into the first hole. "I could have easily bogeyed 18 and been back to even par, and then that ball on 1 could have hit the flagstick and went anywhere. I could have made bogey from that, potentially being 1 over par through 10. I'm 2 under, so it's a 3-shot difference. It's a big swing, however," he added. "I'm not really happy with how I played, but I am at least happy with the score." He was joined on 5 under by South Korea's Tom Kim, Belgium's Thomas Detry, Americans Tom Hogan Morikawa, and Scotland's MacIntyre, who followed 3 birdies on his front 9 with 2 more coming home. "I had 0 expectations," said the left-hander. "I got off to a nice start and my caddy did well in managing me when I was out of position. But it was just a solid round of golf." Rahm recovers Tiger struggles. after toiling at Augusta National in April where he eventually ended in a tie for 45th, Rahm endured a start to forget and looked far from at ease with his own game. Having spent the early part of the round in and out of the rough, he rallied wonderfully, but his frustrations were clearly evident when he tossed his iron into the fairway after pulling his approach to the 16th green. However, birdies on the 17th and 18th, his 4th and 5th on the back nine, completed a superb damage limitation exercise for the Spaniard. Cameron Smith, the 2022 Open champion, who remarkably saved par on the 7th hole after playing his second from the water in bare feet, was among a group on 3 under, alongside Norway's Victor Hovland. Jordan Spieth, who was making his 7th attempt to become the 6th player to complete the Grand Slam of winning all 4 majors, started with a solid 69 to be level with his good friend and 2-time winner Justin Thomas, who was well supported by his hometown crowd. European Ryder Cup captain Luke Donald was in the first group out at 7:25 local time and he carded a 1 under 70, the same score as fellow Englishman Justin Rose and Matt Wallace. Tyrrell Hatton is one further back while Tommy Fleetwood carded a 1 over 72. Tiger Woods, who won the 2000 US PGA title at Valhalla to claim the third leg of what would become his Tiger Slam, conceded he struggled from tee to green after closing with successive bogeys as he also posted a 72.